Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about calling of a function. So before that, just subscribe to the channel and put a like and share it with your friends. So before learning this topic, calling of function, we have to just rewind and revise some topics that we have already learned. So which are they? Let's check. First one is function. As you, all of you are aware with what a function means. Already the video is being uploaded here, just check it out. Then we have to know what is the syntax of a function. Then we have to know what a function declaration is, function declaration, and then we have to go for function definition, and then comes the calling of function. So today's topic is calling of function. So let's revise all this topic. First one is function. As all of us are aware with what is function, it is a set of statements. Some statements or codes are written within a function that has a specific purpose to do, and instead of calling or writing the similar code again and again, we put some codes to be used repeatedly inside a function. So that is what the function means. The block of code, we call it as function. So what is the syntax of a function? First we have to write the return type, what kind of data type it is returning. Then we have to write the function's name. Then we have to write the type of parameter, that means parameter, its data type, and the parameter. That means first you have to write what is the data type of the parameter. For example, if it is an integer, write int, then write the parameter. For example, here it is C. Okay, then end it with a semicolon. So this is how you have to write a function. Okay, then comes function declaration. So what is a function declaration? This helps to tell the compiler about how many parameters will be passed in the function, what type of parameter they are, what is their data type, then what is the return type of that function. All those information are included here as in the function declaration. So it's an information to your compiler that such kind of function is being used inside the program. Then comes function definition. Definition means any function that you have named here. For example, I am naming function as swap. Okay, declaration, I have informed the compiler that I am going to use a function called swap. So what does this swap function does? That whole code has to be written inside the function. So that is what function definition is. The whole code has to be written with the name on the top of the function, and the following code should be there inside the definition. These are the older topics that we have discussed earlier. Now today's topic is calling of function. Okay, so when we want to use these functions in our program, we have to call them. Okay, so how we can call them? Two methods are there. One is calling by value, another one is calling by reference. So these topics we have to discuss today. Let's check, go back to your chapter, call by value, call by reference. So what is the meaning of call by value? We can see here, call by value is the actual parameters are copied to the function's formal parameter. Already we have described what is an actual parameter and what is a formal parameter. So the actual parameter, whatever is the value we are passing on, that will be copied to your formal parameters. If you see this example here, this program has a header file. This is function declaration. This portion, if you see, we call this as function declaration. Okay, so we are informing the compiler that we are using the swap function here. Then this is the main function. So always execution starts from main. So this is the main thing that happens in your program. And when you come here, two variables are there, a and b. It is being taken with the help of the keyboard, and they are entered using them. Swap a and b. This is the function calling. We call this as function calling, and when this control goes here directly, it goes to that name where definition is being written. So this is definition of your function. Okay, this is known as definition void swap. So what does it do? Swap helps in, I think it's already described at the top, that it is used to swap two variables, that is to interchange two variables. What happens interchanging? If you have a value, for example 5 in a variable and 6 in a variable, the output should be 6 for a, and in for b it should be 5. So the variables get exchanged. Okay, so that whole code is written here. This is the body of your function. With the help of these codes, it interchanges and show you the result. Okay, so here if you see a and b, you go here, you can see the function where it is written here, a and b values are passed. We call them as actual parameters, and we, while using the definition of the function, this int c and d is written. They are known as formal parameters. So what happens is, when this function is being called, whatever is the value given here, this value will be copied to, a value will be copied to c, and b value will be copied to d. So this is known as call by value. Okay, now let's check the function, how this program is working, whether it is working or not, and how it is working. So what I have done is, I have copied the whole program and made some changes here. So let's check how it works. Let's check. This is the program. So here void swap is used. Okay, so this is the declaration part, as the same program is being copied and some changes are made. So you can check here, two values are being inputted with some extra information that we are going to enter, so that the user understand what it is. And here no need to display the message. What is done, two values are read, and then we are going to use the function swap. And what is the definition of the swap variable? Some interchanging happens, and after interchanging, those values are displayed. Okay, so if you see here, two numbers are inputted, and 4 and 9 is inputted, and after exchanging they becomes 9 and 4. Next topic is call by reference. So this is another method of passing the parameter. So what happens in this one is, the actual and the formal parameters refers to the same location. The location is being made as the mediator, or it is the same thing that means actual and formal parameter uses. Okay, so any change made inside the function are actually reflected in the actual parameters of the caller. So let's check what does that mean. So here, as usual, this is your function declaration, where function is being informed what it does, and this is the body of the this is the main function where actual calculations happen here. And when this swap is being called, it goes to the next portion where the definition is being written for swap. So if you see here, everything is same, only the location is being mentioned here instead of the variables. This means to the location. This ampersand c means location of c, ampersand d means location. Okay, Here also ampersand is being used to refer to the location instead of the actual values. So let's check the program. This is the program for call by reference. You can see the same program is being copied here with some spaces added, and some statements are being commented so that it should not work there. If you see here, this will not give you an output, so I have commented this, so this line is not required. And here if you see, return has to be used in the main function. Okay, so with void it's not working right here in this platform. So that's why return is given and int is given. So that also has been changed. Here function need not return anything. So this void can be used here. Okay, so this program is working this way. So same thing, location is being shared here instead of values. If you see here, location is the main thing, the actual parameters and parameters, location is the main thing here. Let's give two values whether it is working or not. Let's 49 and the value comes as 94. So this program is working now. This is call by reference. Okay, now let's go to the inline function. So what does that mean? Inline function helps in saving the memory space. Okay, so what is that? What is an inline function? Let's check. Inline function reduces the function call overhead. Okay, it helps to reduce the number of lines and whatever so many contents are there. So it just you can declare the function in one line. Okay, so before you writing the function's name, you have to also give the keyword inline. An inline function is a function that is expanded in line when it is called. When it is called, the whole code of the inline function gets inserted or substituted at the point of the inline substituted call. Wherever it is called, there that place it will be getting substituted with. We can see an example here. See here, this is an inline function where the word inline is used and it is described here. And in the main function, what happens is this inline function is being called here. So the whole code gets substituted here wherever it is called. The name of the function is cube. So that the whole code gets inserted here and the output is shown. So this helps in reducing the time or efficiency can be increased using this, and shorter code is used in inline function. Okay, so today's topic is done. You can see the syntax is similar, but inline word is used in front of this. Let's check one program of inline. It doesn't have a function prototype and shorter code is written. That is a specialty. If longer code is made inline, then compiler ignores the request and it will be executed as normal function. So you can't give long codes inside inline function. If the word inline is used, it should be small one and it increases the efficiency because of this. Okay, so let's check one program. This is the program, inline cube is the function, and this is the parameter passed and the output 3 times it will be multiplied and output is shown. Display the output. Okay, so here you can see cube is 27. So